Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We're back home now. We've had a couple of days in the city. It was pretty nuts. I thought I want to watch the footy tonight. I'm going to have a couple of sessionable beers first, and then I'll move into some craft. So first up, we've got TRAVLA. And TRAVLA's co-founded by Trav from Vikings, the actor, and Andy, who is a Masterchef judge. He was a contestant as well. And yeah, I think it's brewed out of Melbourne. It's made to be like a crushable, sort of like low carb beer. It's at 3.5%. Yeah, just like a fairly sessionable lager. And yeah, it's one of those beers you see and pop up now, like in the supermarkets and that, like to compete with the macros out there. So pretty cool. One thing I like about, Trav is like good country boys from Echuca. Yeah, they both seem like really good blokes. So hopefully it does well for them. But yeah, let's get into it. One of my workmates was actually up at one of the ski races on the Murray just recently and said he was up there promoting the beer and everyone was getting around him. He seemed like a really cool bloke. Vikings is a rad show. So yeah, I've got sort of just like your medium size, like pub style glass with the handle. And yeah, I love the name. Like the name of the beer is cool. Just like, just remind and even it's got the little kanga on there, but like it's just got that feel of like a person that likes to get out and about and explore the outdoors, and that type of person that would get around camping around Australia sort of thing. So yeah, in the glass, very clean and clear. Say like light body, lively carbonation, about a 1 finger head. Let's go a whiff. Getting a touch of lemon. Yeah, it's sort of like a light biscuity, light bready malt. Not much to it on the aroma, but yeah, like 3.5% low carb beer. You don't really expect much. Let's go in. Cheers. Yeah, definitely biscuity and bready. Quite light. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. But yeah, definitely finishes more sort of dry, crisp. There's a touch of grassiness on it as well. But yeah, you're getting like a little hint of lemon, nothing sort of major. It's definitely crushable. You could just slug this, especially like a nice summer day, like whether you're playing like backyard cricket or you're fishing or just anything like a barbecue, you just smash this. It's good. It's got that light sort of spritzy mouthfeel. But yeah, it's good to have beers like this in the fridge. You can always like go back to. And yeah, like very, very simple but effective can artwork. You see that in the shop and you know what it is straight away. Pretty cool. Yeah. Who's in the chat? G'day, Dan. How are you, brother? It's night here, mate. Skippy. Skippy's on the can. Look at him. He's chilling. Looks like he's perched over a bar waiting for a beer. You make a good point. Would that be what you're referring to? But yeah, it's very rare to see that. So yeah, it just says underneath that too, water, malt, then in brackets, malted barley, hops, and yeast. It's got that. One thing I like about this beer is it just like obviously it's probably labelled sort of like as macro craft, but you just feel like it's got, I don't know, like decent ingredients in it. It doesn't taste cheap, if you get what I mean. Sometimes you'll buy some like supermarket lagers and you're just like, oh, that's average. Like you can see why it's cheap, sort of thing. But no, they've done a good job with this one. Yeah. So did you actually see that on the can when I showed it, or yeah, you just yeah? Because that's pretty cool that you said that, and then I've showed it to you. Yeah, especially like someone like you that's been very careful with what you're having now. Like, yeah, it's one of those things. Like some people would worry about it, then others couldn't give a shit. But I mean, when it comes to food, you have to do it. So maybe it is a thing they should have with beverages. But yeah, my football team is about to play in like 10 minutes' time. Melbourne are taking on Adelaide over in Adelaide. It's gather round over there, so every single game for the rounds in Adelaide. So that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to have quite a few beers and relax now that I'm home. And then I'm going to do a half-time beer review just for something different. I'm thinking about doing a wee heavy. It's definitely something different for the channel, so look out for that one. Score-wise for this, probably go as solid like, oh, see, I like to, when it comes to scores now, I like to rate a beer out of 5 based on style instead of like, some people will rate like IPAs and stouts and that really high, even if it's not that good. But like a beer like this, as far as like a low carb sessionable lager goes, like for what it is, it's quite good. So I'm going to say 3.75 out of 5. Yeah. Well, to be honest, dude, in Australia, like I've hardly seen any with that, so that sort of shocked me when you said it, and then I turned it around. I'm like, oh, this is exactly what he's referring to. It's like broken down really good, like you see on the back of food products, and it says TRAVLA has been made with all Australian ingredients to savour the restless spirit of adventure in everyone. But yeah, it's cool that like two sort of relatively known Aussie dudes have like got together to sort of start their own beer brand. Let's hope they branch out and do a few different styles, and it'd be good to see like an Aussie pale and maybe like a West Coast IPA or something like that. That'd be cool. Or even like a sessionable stout. But yeah, I'm going to head off and get ready to watch this game of footy, and then I'll be back probably in about an hour or so. So cheers, peeps. And yeah, TRAVLA. You can pretty much get it at most like supermarket bottle shops like Dan Murphy's, places like that. They've got it, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, what did I say? 3.75 out of 5. So yeah, if you're after a crusher, get into it. Cheers, peeps.